Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're into day 20 here in the Kola Peninsula, and today's going to be a bit of a logistic day. We've finished all of the contracts and tasks for Amandra and Lake Kovd, except for logging. So we're going to have to bring all the trucks back to Lake Kovd and basically prepare them to do logging. That's pretty much going to take the entire day, I reckon. So without fiddle-arsing around anymore, let's see how we go with this. So I'm going to start by switching over to the Azov. Trying to think about what we need in terms of the logging contracts and where I'm going to want some fuel. I think I'm going to want fuel here, so I'm pretty happy that I'm going to leave the heavy semi-trailer here. Now get out of the way, Tartarin. I want your trailer. I want your little... I'm going to grab this little scout trailer, put it in the back of the Azov, so that can come with us down to Lake Kovd. Trying to catch its wheel on the outside so I can sort of tip it into the tray. Now I'm messing that right up, aren't I? Okay, so let's try the other way. Come down here and be very low. Drag that guy over. Try. Come on, knock it down. Kinda. Oh, stop doing that. I'll get it in a minute. That's nearly there. Go over. Thank you. Oh, you tricky little bugger. Did you see what it did? So tricky. It nearly fell over where I wanted it. And then went, oh, I see what you want. No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's try it this way. Down, down, but not off. Don't fall off. One day I'll work out how to use this crane. We're almost there. Don't think this will work. Because it... Oh, jeepers creepers. Yeah, it's a good thing that would work because it needed to lift. Trying to just shove. Where you waste so much time in this game, isn't it? Does it wiggle on the wheel? Thank you. Right. That was easy, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Okay. However, we're good. just want to see what we've got where in terms of fuel. We have got, most importantly, 2,378 in that trailer. Okay. First of all, load up you. I'm going to want to keep about 1,200 litres in that large trailer. So we've still got a good 9. So we've roughly got 2,200. So we can lose another 1,000 litres yet. Okay. Okay. Let's hop over into the STEP. And there's no point the STEP having that. Oh, I suppose he could still fix anybody who still needs to be fixed. But the STEP can take... Right, if I take all of it, that's too much. I can't afford to take that much because I need more here for the... How about that? 1305, that's getting pretty close. So there's about 100 litres that I can afford not to take, so that's okay. Tartarin's all fixed. STEP. The STEP is all fixed, so he doesn't have any trouble either. No. Azov. He's all clean. Okay. How about the Tayga? Tayga's got a bit of damage, so we might bring him over. Is now good. And how about the Dan? Dan is all good. Now at the moment I've popped the little warthog on the back there, which took a bit of time and was fiddly. In reality now, having done that, I don't think I'm going to need it there. I was also thinking about putting that scout fuel carrier on there as well. But I think we're not going to need to do that, because I reckon I'm just going to take the Dan and the warthog back to the Amanda garage, and if I'm not taking anything else, then I don't need to take that trailer. So after having spent a bit of time getting it on there, we're just going to pull it off. And it's a lot easier getting it off. There you go. Alright. Fine. So Dan and Warthog are going to go back to the Amanda garage, and they're fine to go just as they are. Azov and STEP and Tartarin and Tayga are all going to go down to Kola with fuel trailers attached. So I think what I might do is put them in pairs, and we can take the Tartarin with the STEP, and we'll take the Tayga with the Azov. Now when I get down there, I'm going to want to offload some fuel so that I have some fuel at the trailer stop. So let's switch back over to, say, the STEP, which has now fixed everybody, so he can detach. He's got a fair amount of fuel in him. Oh, that's right. There's that other fuel trailer that I left just outside the aerodrome when I was having so much trouble. Getting here. Okay. So how much fuel's in that trailer? So he's got 691. And the fuel tank has 800. Okay, so between them they're still not full. That's fine. That's okay. So I can take some out of there. Right. Stop that engine. You see, I told you today would be a bit of a fiddly aroundy day. So we're just going to take the Azov back and get that other trailer. And I think that one's pretty full. Okay, I won't knock down any more of the fence that I've already knocked down. Now, here's the other trailer that we eventually detached. He's almost full. We just took one load of fuel out of it for the Tayga, if I remember. Okay. Now see how nice I'm being to that fences? Purposely not running through. There you go. What a good citizen. Just bring this over. See what we've got where now. And there's all of our fuel-y sort of things. Okay, so the Scout's got 553, so the Scout's half full. The fuel carriers, so between them, the Scout and the fuel carrier make up one. So if I do that, Scout to fuel carrier. Okay, so the fuel carrier trailer behind me now is full. That's good. The fuel semi-trailer, I can't see, okay, but the other trailer has 691, so if I take from the Scout and give it to that one, okay, he's now better. If I look at the STEP, has got 875 in his own. And 845 there. So together that's 16, that's roughly 1700, so it's not quite. So between these two, we haven't quite got enough to fill up the STEP. What about the large one? Oh, it's not showing me that. I'll just wiggle forward a bit. Right, now it should show me. So he's got 13, and I wanted to have about 1200 in there. So I'm going to leave that like that, and we might just top up anyone's tank is short, like there. So where's that 13? Yep, we'll top up the step. Yep, and we'll top up the Azov. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I probably don't need the little one now, but I'll hold on to it for the minute in case I want some spare capacity later on. Tartarin. Yeah, we can fill him up from the big one as well. Okay, that'll do. So now everyone's full. What's the Tayga like? I think Tayga might be a trouble. Yeah. No, stop that. Where's the Tayga? There. Tayga 2,700 litres. Fuel carrier. So I take 100, that's gonna it'll leave him a bit tight, I would have thought. No, we might be alright. Yeah, we'll stick with that. That'll do. We won't quite fill up the Tayga, but he's pretty good. Okay, I reckon we're good to go. So I think the order of things, we will put the step and its fuel tank. Okay, change trucks. Yes, his fuel carrier's only got 845 in it. So it's not so full, but that's probably not the end of the world. I could take a bit. Actually, why don't I do that? I want to leave that full demi-trailer at the... Yep, so I'll take some out of there and put it into there. So we'll switch them around in effect. Yep. So the full semi-trailer now is behind the step. Sorry, the full trailer is behind the step, and that's the one I'm going to leave at the right at the logging station in Lake Kovd. Alright, I think we're good to go. So, first horse off is going to be Tartarin and STEP. And this is going to be quite slow because coming back down Lake Kovd is slow. But it is what you have to do. So we're going to do this in two parts. We're going to have the Tartarin with STEP heading on first, and then we'll follow it on with the Tayga and the Azov, with the other fuel trailer coming second. I haven't put the engine on the STEP yet, but I probably will at some stage. It's a pretty hard grind. Done some of this, but at the moment we were doing well. Try and make it better. So my cunning plan is to head down the eastern side of the Lake Kovd map. No, western side, sorry. Straight from the gateway effectively down to the sawmill, where we'll drop off this full trailer, because that's going to be an important starting point for just about everyone. and then head to the garage, where we'll then convert the step into a log loading crane truck, like we did in Tayga. We'll convert the Azov 7 into being a medium logging truck, and the Tayga into being a long log truck. So that's the plan. Problem is, it's going to take us a while just to get there. It's taken us a while to even refuel and sort ourselves out here in Lake Kovd in Commander. So, yeah. I don't want to tip the truck over if I can help it, so I'll head down into the mud a little bit there. That is one of the tricks when you're pulling along a second truck. Sometimes, if you're unlucky, you can tip it over places where the Tartarin's happy, but the truck isn't. But, you know, we did alright. This is pretty horrible coming along here. It's probably doubly horrible for the step. We can just get over this rock. No. Again, the step's just a bit too heavy. Put his engine on, that'll help. Oh, he's a bit stuck, is he? Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Okay. Just disconnecting while I'm trying to return myself off these rocks a bit. Just gotta... Actually, I might even just try and drive it. Shouldn't have too many of these, but there'll be a few where we literally have to fiddle to get things going. More damage. Once we're over here, we'll be fine. Nasty patch of snow up here, which is pretty unavoidable. What if I go really wide? And it's hard to tell because the Tartarin is so good at going through the snow, but you see how the step's having trouble. Come on, Steppy, you can do it. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter where you go here, it's just horrible thick snow. There's no easy way around. Because when the Tartarin struggles in the snow, you know it's pretty deep. One set of wheels on the snow. guess it'll be fine. Alright. I'll stop there, because we might as well go back and get the other pairing, Tayga and Azov, to come through second. So I'm thinking I'll lead with Tayga. I think so. So the Azov has a half full trailer and an empty little scout trailer. Oops. Start. Alright. And we'll do the same thing we just did. This time with the two mud-tired trucks. So this should be a little bit easier this time. Catches up through as we go. So when we do get down into Lake Kovd, we have that particularly heavy snow to contend with on that western main road. So we might try and find a back way if we can, to try and avoid the worst of the really thick patches. Sure we're tracking much the same line. Come on. Okay, stop. Second there, I thought I'd gone the wrong way. It's just that I was going so much slower. Just try to force our way through here. Okay, I'll just stop. Now it might be that the Azov's now ploughing so hard we might not be able to move it. Seems okay. Just let it catch up. This time going over the top end of the ramp. I'm not even going to look at the Azov, I'm sure it's most unhappy. It's doing very well. Pretty hard, but we're getting there. Stick to the normal road this time, given how badly we went when we tried to go across country. But I reckon, yeah, that's pretty much as far as you'll go. I might just bring these through individually. I think what makes it hard for the Tayga is those arms on the heavy crane get caught in the snow. So it's sort of pulling against the drag of those as well. Whereas if you lift those up in the air, the Tayga would be much happier. Through there. No, can't fit. That's alright. The other guys can go first. So back to the Azov that we left running back here. Yeah, see, the Azov can actually almost keep pulling all the way through there. Once again, when you want to attach a winch, what do? Turn off your engine. I would have thought I could have reached that one. Obviously not one way. We'll come a bit closer. Should be fine from here. So that will then get Azov up behind the Tayga again. And we'll then be able to start to move things through to Lake Kovd. Unfortunately, I can't take all four of them through at the same time. I can only take through two at a time. It's still running. Okay. Tartarin is not running. Tayga is not running. That's very curious. Maybe it's just a background noise. It sounds like a truck's running though. Maybe the STEP was running. Hope not. Probably was. Oh well. We will take the STEP. Actually, that'll be annoying if I'd left the STEP running all that time. Oops, that would be silly. We'll take the STEP and the Tartarin through to Lake Kovd, and then we'll just move them up a bit, and then take the other two through. Just wait while it loads up the region very slowly. I guess because I haven't been in Lake Kovd for ages, it's probably got to put everything back in there. Oh, come on. Doesn't take that long, does it? Maybe it does. Wow, lots of things. Finally. Okay, well, we'll watch this because we haven't been through this gateway ever before. Not that there's a huge amount to see. It's a bit of a boring one, to be honest. Now, I'm actually thinking I'm going to be better off letting the STEP, as much as I don't like towing from a trailer, I'm going to let the STEP lead just for this first little bit while we get over this ice edges. So we'll start from there. See how we go. The most likely thing that will happen is that the Tartarin will get caught on a telegraph pole. Just come. I've got the Tartarin up pretty close behind now, and I reckon I've winched it purposely on the left hand, on the right hand side of the truck, but yeah, forget it, it's too hard. So we'll just battle on our own over the ice and then pull up, which will be a bit scary for the Tartarin when it comes. Okay. Here we go, we've got to a good spot where there's a bit of width. Pull up wide here, the Tartarin can come past. Because I think the Tartarin is going to be much more likely to be the lead truck here. Once we get past this initial icy part. The Tartarin has a little bit of trouble here because it doesn't have any chains, so it doesn't like the ice. But to be honest, there's got a fair bit of grip. You can see we're sliding, but not ridiculously so. Whee! So that's pretty good. Made it through there. Now, I know it's annoying and boring to watch, but I'm going to stop here, hop back to Amandra, and bring the Tayga and Azov through the gateway as well. So we've got to load back to Amandra, then we'll hop into them and load back into Cove Peninsula again. But at least that'll be done then, and we'll have all the trucks in Cove Peninsula that we need. Away from that pole just in case. Straight through. So we'll do another bit of loading. Hopefully this one will be a bit quicker this time. simply because we've only just had it in memory. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lot quicker. Whereas we hadn't been in Lake Kovd for ages, so it had forgotten about it. So I'll just bring these away from the gateway as well. Now this will be a little bit more of a struggle for them, because neither of these trucks are going to like the ice. But I think between the two of them, they'll manage to struggle along. Interesting to see how the Azov goes down here. We will see. I know it tends to plough its head into the ice quite a bit. Seems like it's doing a pretty good job. Okay. Turn the engine off. Detach. Turn the engine off. Hop into the Tartarin. And head on. So, as I said, I'm going to head down this western road. But I don't want to go through this part right here. This part here is particularly nasty. I'm going to turn down this sort of side road, which probably isn't even a road. Bring it up behind him more. Oh, okay. Fight our way along here. It's incredibly slow. Unless we've got a step forward on something, but it doesn't seem to be. Are you actually trying step? Oh, no. Haha, the step is caught on a tree. Well, it's actually not the step, but it's the trailer. So let's just attach the winch to the side of the trailer. Get it away from this tree. Better. Pull our way through there. Nope. Already we find the challenges of the Kola Peninsula. No, I'm still getting that tree. Poor old step just can't do much. Try giving it every chance it's got. Trying to just get the truck away from that tree now, so now I can pull more this direction. No, in the forward gear, thank you. That's better. So we missed that tree now. Okay. Now that we've attached the back of the Tartarin, we're making a bit more progress. Okay. So just to give you an idea of where we're heading, I'm trying to avoid this area here because it is just really quite nasty. So I'm going to cut through here all the way through like that. So I might even mark it on the map so you know where I'm going. So I'm sort of trying to head through, you know, there, and then back down to about there, over to here, somewhere. Just need to be careful. I'm not sure if I want to go across that area there, whether that's breakable ice. It looks a bit like it might be. But we're going to head for over here. And that cuts off a nasty part of the actually if I head to there, cuts off a nasty part of the whole journey. So let's change the truck. Attach the winch again. Can't see where my little jiggers are. That'll do. Alright, so let's keep on going. Just a bit aware that there's some pretty nasty tree stumps here. Tree stumps are never your friend. Yeah, I've done it again, haven't I? Wow, that's an unusual setup there. What's happened here? Oh, I see. Okay. Once again, we're having to go around trees that get right in the way, so we'll just pull up there. Now we've still got our all-wheel drive on, but I'm worried that that tree is just going to be horrible. So we'll pull the trailer a bit sideways. Be careful whenever you pull things sideways because it does have a tendency to pull the truck over. I can pull the back of it without feeling like I'm going to pull the truck over. And now we're going to miss that tree, so that's fine. No, with yeah, diff lock on does, you know, does its best. Again, I'm going to go wider here because there's that tree on the inside that I would catch otherwise. We'll go right round here. That way now the trailer won't catch on that tree. Oh, why'd you let go? Got it. Let the step catch up again. Nice and close behind so we don't run into trouble. Get through his backyard. Don't know what I hit then. Well, and I think we can break these trees down over this side. No, not that one. These ones. Yeah, that's better. So we'll go straight through there, for a little while. And again, because we've got those trees in the way, turn around. I'm hoping that'll be okay with the truck. No, it's not, is it? Now it is. That's not going to miss with the trailer now. Oh, a lot of things to click on. Okay, that's pretty good. Cracky ice, but it looks like bouncing things. Oh, a lot of cracky ice. Okay, so that, you know how I said, I wonder if that's cracky ice. It was. So let's change engine back to the step versus back. We won't go through the cracky ice. We'll go round on the snow. Just stop there. Pop back into the Tayga. We'll just see if the Tayga can bring itself through on its own. Probably can. Yes. Just it was the weight of the step that didn't help. Okay, so looking here now, we've got a path along this way that looks like it might be scary but might work. Looks like it's muddy more than anything else, so Tayga will love that. Okay, so we'll connect up our winch, pop the other engine on again, head on our way, aiming at a tree. I'm hoping that this is just a muddy track and not all cracked ice and disgusting. So that seems pretty good at the moment. Because now I think we're back on the back on the main road bit. Which the Tayga can cope with. Follow the main road round, hopefully get to the round to the sawmill shortly. That's probably the worst of that track done. There's still a long way to go, but it's probably the worst of the heavy snow to contend with. Definitely having the Tayga to help the step is a huge help. Don't hit that pole. Trying to keep away from the telegraph poles. Because I don't want the step to get caught up with one. I'm wondering if we've run out of time. I'll just quickly check the time. Oh no, 6:59, not 8:59. Good. So we've got another couple of minutes. And it just seems lighter. But, okay. So we have to turn down here, because if we kept going straight ahead, that would be the bridge that was broken. So we'll turn down here. This will get us onto the main ice sheet, river. And here, might part ways. I'm basically going to switch over here. I'll just bring the step onto the ice sheet, and then I'm going to use the Tartarin to take the trailer over pretty much to the factory. Okay, engine off, stop. Detach trailer. Actually, I might just move you a fraction. Oh, you can come back and get the trailer. Okay, you can come back and get the trailer. Now this trailer had absolutely full 1800 litres. I'm just going to check that, because 2000 litres, because if it didn't, then that would have been annoying. Okay, so we'll now see if we can sneak across the breakable ice here. Come back here where it looks a bit bigger. Yay! Right, good. I'm going to take this trailer up to the factory, where it will be used as our primary refueler for the logging processes. Just going to stick to the ice sheets a bit. Okay, good. And that's the point where, hey, turn, I want to turn, I'm trying to turn. Oh, good on ya. So as is typical, straight over the big rock. The only rock that was there, we managed to find it. Now in fact, I can leave this trailer more like here. This is, you know, by here I mean just at the bottom. So let's put it more there. The others can get past it. Everyone will be able to refuel on their way in or out of the factory. So I don't have to bring it all the way up here, because I might as well refuel it there for both ways. And I'm hopping up to the factory. Oh, brother, I forgot. Oh, what a sausage. I meant to fix the step. That was the whole point of doing this. Because, in fact, I don't need anything. Oh, well, that was pretty silly. Okay, however, I'm calling it there. I'll stop the engine. Okay, that'll do. In fact, tomorrow I may well just run back down and fix this. No, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave the Tartarin here and let the step come past it, so the Tartarin can act as a bit of a fixer and replace its missing spare parts as it goes. Haha, that'll do. But that'll be stuff we'll do tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be fine. As I said, today was a bit of a logisticy day. We didn't achieve anything other than moving a couple of the trucks a bit. We've still got a lot of that to do yet. So yeah, this is just the in-betweeny time where we switch from deliveries to logging. So hopefully tomorrow we'll actually be able to start doing some logging. Okie dokie, otherwise that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed another grinding day in SnowRunner, but hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow when we'll continue on our adventures. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye bye.